All right, welcome to Comics Odyssey once more time. And today I want to review with you a specific story from DC Finest Superman the First Superhero, which is a collection of the earliest Superman stories ever from the late 30s, from 1938 to 1940. Now, this story is from oh yes, okay. I was Action Comics number 12. Now Superman is gaining some popularity here because he is starting to appear on the cover, as you'll see. So the still Action Comics, and he's still not featured on the cover. He doesn't feature on the cover very often, but he's starting to get like these little thumbnails, right? This month and every month, also another thrilling and unusual adventure of Zatara. This month and every month, Superman. Sorry, right? So it seems like Superman is starting to get some name recognition out in the comics publishing biz. And this story in particular, I wanted to highlight because Superman is a maniac in this story. Okay, he's a psycho terror to his city. Now, typically, these stories are all Superman taking on people who, are, like you could say, are bullies. They might be bullies, like kind of skirting the law. They might be hoodlums. They might be people who are taking advantage of uh, people of a lower class. So this does come up a lot, and he also Superman does come up with a lot of schemes to basically reverse the roles to make the people in the position of exploiters get a taste of their own medicine, right? But usually he does that by kind of maneuvering things so that they find themselves, like for instance, there's a story where this mining guy, is taking advantage of the miners, and the safety standards are really just not up to snuff, and people are dying and stuff. So Superman kind of maneuvers with his Clark Kent reporter identity uh, to get people down in the mine, kind of the the elite of I guess I don't know, the glitterati, is that it? This mining magnate is having a party with all his rich friends, and they tour the mine, and Superman causes the mine shaft to to collapse, so they're stuck in there, so they have to dig themselves out, and then they get a taste of their own medicine, and then they're like, okay, I won't do this again. But here in Action Comics number 12, Superman takes a much more hands-on approach. This is okay. This is insane. So it opens up with Clark Kent. They open like this is like straight to it, right? No build up to the plot, no setup. It's just boom. There's a guy who got hit by a car, and he happens to be Clark Kent's friend, Martin, and he finds him dead. So this Superman just flips his lid, like he loses his mind. So straight up, he goes to the radio broadcasting station, where he asks to be like, he doesn't walk in there. He just like flies through the window, smashes the window, and then he asks the guy to unlock the door. He doesn't just say, "Hey, I'm Superman and I have something to say to the city. I want to go on the airwaves." It's like, I want to like smash, put me on the airwaves now. The guy says, "No, I can't do it. The broadcast is on." So Superman just like blam right through the door. Screw your door. Slaps the guy in the face, and then he broadcasts a message to the city, which is The auto accident rate of this community is one that should shame us all. It's constantly rising and due entirely to reckless driving and inefficiency. So he declares war on reckless driving. Now, to be fair, his friend did die from a car accident, but whereas Superman before was kind of taking a little bit more of a side road, so to speak, to achieve his goals, this is like straight on. And then he terrorizes the city. Like, I'm Superman. I'm an alien from space who can level this city in a day. He says, from this moment on, I declare war on reckless drivers. Henceforth, homicidal drivers answer to me. It's like, I'm here to lay down the law. So the police arrive and they say, we've got him trapped. Superman says, farewell. And he doesn't go out the door and window. He just smashes. He continues on his property damage rampage by blasting through the back wall of the broadcast station. Okay, so now he goes to the county jail. The cars of people who were in accidents and were reckless drivers and were arrested are there. So he, not satisfied with the fact that the offending people have been apprehended and put in jail, he decides he's going to wreck the whole inventory. So he just grabs a car by the bumper and just smashes all the other cars and says, yes, sirree, I think I'm going to enjoy this private little war. I mean, private little war is kind of an insane thing for Superman to say, right? Like, he really is freaked out about these traffic violations. So of course the cops are terrified. So he's quite proud of having like destroyed all of this property. He's got a big smile on his face here, and he just takes off. They try to stop him by shooting him, but bullets don't do anything. And where does he go next? To a used car salesman. He asked for the used car, like totally, like still in costume. Hey, I'm Superman. Yeah, I've been here a year. You know about me. And I'm an alien from space, and I'm looking to buy a car. Well, the guy's like, okay, well, I guess Superman wants to buy a car. I guess I have to sell him a car. So he shows him the car, and he says, like, it's a real bargain. It's a bit of an old car, but it's a good car. Superman says, no, it's a wreck. And he's like, you just come in here to just like crap on my business? And Superman's like, nope, these cars are not up to my standards. He grabs the car by the bumper again and smashes this guy's entire inventory. And and then he has the what does he say? Oh yeah, he has the temerity to apologize. Sorry if this is tough on your pocketbook, but I'm thinking of the lives to be saved. So you ain't gonna be selling no lemons no more. So he just completely destroys this guy's business. So it, so people, now it's implied, it doesn't show it, but it's implied that he's on a rampage throughout the city because these people at a dispatch center are saying they're receiving too many complaints to take care of all of them, all about Superman, trashing everything. So for some reason, there's a panel of a woman who calls the police and says, "Rush a policeman here at once. There's a man under my bed. It's Superman. I hope." I don't know. This is madness. I don't know. I don't understand what this panel is doing here. It's some gag about, I don't know what is going on. So anyway, the mayor's upset with the chief of police, is saying, I'm going to fire you if you don't stop this. And he's like, dude, it's Superman. I can't do shit. Anyway, Superman keeps like stopping drunk drivers. He takes this drunk driver. He takes his car and just like takes off with the car into oncoming traffic to terrorize this guy. And as he's about to enter into car crashes, he just jumps over the cars, takes off, jumps off a bridge, and he's about to, you know, drown the guy into the river, but he just like lands on the bridge instead, and the guy passes out, obviously. And Superman's like, he won't do that again. Again, like he's terrorizing people who are driving badly. He wouldn't do well in like a modern metropolitan city. What else does he? Oh, he goes to a car manufacturing plant, like a factory, a car factory, and in, somehow he inspects their process, and the parts are too cheap and the metal too flimsy. So he's like, "Fuck you guys!" Just smashes the whole plant. It's just like he's on a rampage. Now he's like reshaping the world to his will because of like car accidents. So here there's a curve, there's a sign that says dangerous curve ahead that's curving around a mountain. And there's like too many accidents there. So he's like, I can fix that. Just like blasts straight through the mountain. So now you can drive straight through. He does this over and over again. Finally, he terrorizes the mayor of the city to become more stringent and rigid in the enforcement of traffic laws. Right? Imagine you're in a town, you live in a town, and there's like an alien from space who terrorizes the city, grabs the mayor, like, and basically like threatens to, in an implied manner, to kill him, right? And as a result, everybody follows the speed limit and is very careful driver and wears a seat belt, and right, it would be a terrifying situation. So he takes this mayor to the morgue and shows him all the deaths, right? And the mayor's like, okay, I'll enforce the law. Finally, Clark Kent, he drives back to work and parks, and he gets a parking ticket. So that's Action Comics number 12, man. I just thought this was so insane. I had to share it with you guys. Definitely DC finest Superman. Reading the original stories of Superman, this icon, this American global icon, to kind of know where it's coming from is super fascinating. Like this is the wildest one to me, but these early stories are very, very entertaining and fun to read. And it appears might be the first appearance of Batman here, because it's announcing that he will be appearing in Detective Comics. So I don't know. This could possibly be the first technical appearance of Batman in Action Comics number 12. All you hardcore collectors out there should let me know if this is the fact. Anyway, Action Comics number 12, Superman versus traffic and used car salesman. Super entertaining. I hope you liked it too. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, comment, all that stuff. Check the links in the description. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.